it's a 12 o'clock game. You see it a lot, these afternoon games. You don't know what to expect. And, I was really happy with our start, the first period and all that. And then, we looked like we were in control, and then we made a few mistakes. And we kind of just blamed it on this, kind of a few brain cramps in the afternoon game. But it was great how we came back in the third and just calmed down, started all over again, hit the restart button, and had a really good third period.
What was your message at second intermission?
Well, we just said, hey, guys, we were playing well, and, we just made a couple of mistakes with turnovers, and we talked a lot tonight about puck placement and put it in the right areas, give us a chance to forecheck and be offensive, and we just turned it over the wrong times, and we allowed them to get back into the game. So we said, hey, let's just go back to get the structure back in our game that we talked about at the start, and in the third period, I thought we had a good solid third period.
Kirk, early in the year, there was a stretch you guys couldn't buy a goal. Now they're all coming in bunches. Are you playing that much better, you think, or just cyclical? Or?
Well, it happens a lot. I mean, we just said, like, the structure of our game is good right now, and I think from the beginning of the year we emphasized play well defensively and play on the right side of the puck, and if you do that, you force the other teams to be the ones that play risky, and you take advantage of it, and I think we're starting to learn to do that now. So I think our games recently, it's just starting to pay off, that whether we're down a goal or leading, that we keep that structure, and when turnovers happen, we have some personnel that can score, and they're playing the right way now, and because of it, they're getting different results.
Tuomo had a goal and several big hits. Can you talk about where you see his game is right now?
Yeah, that was his best game of the year, and that's how he plays, with energy and finishes his checks and creates turnovers, and we just said, when you're not scoring, the first thing you got to do is shoot the puck, and get a little selfish. And he had that 2-on-1, and I was hoping he shot, and he did. But that's how it starts, But he's raised his level of competition, and just got to keep it simple. He's a simple player, but he works hard, and so it was good. It was really good to see him get that goal and get a different result tonight.
Do you look at Monday night, at this point of the season, you got 30-some games to go. It's a big game. I mean, Columbus coming in. They're hot. You guys are hot.
Yeah, they've stole some points from us. They've all been tight games. They're coming in again, and like you say, maybe two of the top three hot teams right now in the last 10, I guess. But it's going to be a hard game. We got to just rest tomorrow and get back at it Monday morning. But they're a big team. They work hard. They grind you down, and we just got to be ready for that type of a hard game. So we'll be real big is get a rest tomorrow.
Yes, for a guy who didn't know if he'd play this year, Malhotra continues to put together a pretty good story.
It is a great story. I mean, he competes. He raises the bar with our guys. He keeps our players accountable. He just wants to play the game. I think if anyone in our dressing room, sees a guy at his age and what he's gone through, and his passion for the game and his commitment, it's great to see. You can't teach that stuff, and that was the big reason we brought him in. But his production has been the bonus. We knew about his character, so it's just it's a great story so far.
And since the poor game against Tampa, Sekera and Falk, but especially Sekera, just played on another level. Appears to.
Yeah, he's he had an opportunity to start this year, and he took it. It's right from camp he came in. He's we're getting to know him at the start. He's a real pro. He prepares himself. He was really disappointed in that game of being -4, and we talked to him. He didn't even have to change anything. And he was the first to say, no excuses. I didn't have a good game, but bounces back with a big game, and another thing he was +4, and he's him and Falk have been right back to being a solid backbone of the 6D back there.
More your depth guys scoring, and Skinner and Semin, not. Does that help you in future games looking at Columbus that teams may change up how they're trying to defend and play you guys now?
Well, when you get secondary scoring from your third and fourth line like that, that's a huge plus. It's interesting because before the game, we looked at their two top lines, and they got some major production from those guys throughout the year, and we were like, you know, we're like say, you know, both Stahl brothers lines have to really, you know, play well, and they play those two lines. And it turns out that, you know, they did play well, but it's the third and fourth that came up with the big goals tonight. And, you know, if your top guys some nights have to neutralize theirs, and you get those goals from those other guys, the third and fourth line, it's a huge plus. And there's that was a big difference tonight. You know, goals from Bandy, Gerbs, Roots, and that they made a difference in the game.
I was gonna say Gerby's putting together a pretty good little story this year too.
Yeah,
For his,
yeah, you know,
two-way
it's.
contract.
I think it's been a nice little change for him, you know, playing with Manny and that, you know, he had a lot of responsibility of power play, penalty kill, you know, playing in the top six. And it's, you know, it goes down to that line where it gives us a good solid, you know, third line there to play against anybody. And, you know, interesting, he ends up scoring. So it's the same thing. If you play the game the right way, you usually get results and you get opportunities, and guys that can score will score. He's taking advantage of that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.